ang pinakakailangan natin is the why of things. The why is the foundation. Bakit? Bakit mo gagawin?
Hi, I'm Glaze Gonzalez. I talk about things in my life that I do not the usual way. Maybe career, love life, finances, faith. Let's chika about it.
Hello, hello! Welcome back. So I am back and you are back and we are all back. Oh my God! So I had a little break last week and I felt like I needed that break so much because of all the holidays, hula-baloo. Oh my gosh, alam nyo ba guys, grabe. After Christmas, nagkasakit ako. Kayo rin ba? Parang feeling ko ang dami nagkasakit after Christmas eh. As in literal, after ng Noche Buena, pag uwi ko ng bahay, because we spent our Christmas in my friend's house, kinabukasan, hindi na ako makabangon. And it was for 3 days straight. Mahina lang ako, nakahiga. Hindi ko naman naiintindihan kung ano nangyayari sa akin. Basta nilalagnat ako, trangkaso ako, mahina ako. May times na parang di ako makahinga, ganyan. And then eventually, naging cough and colds na siya. And then, nangyari yon before mag-New Year. And then, New Year, my family was here, pero at least naasikaso ko naman sila. Pero nung papagaling na ako sa sakit ko, that time kasi nandito yung mom ko and then yung friend ko, nagbabakasyon. After ko, sila naman na nagkasakit. So, grabe, nakakapagod. At least after that, nung umuwi na yung family ko, nag-bonding kami ng anak ko, nanood kami ng MMFF. The Kingdom yung pinanood namin. Ang ganda kasi I feel like of all the movies, The Kingdom yung pinaka-safe na ipapanood ko sa anak ko. And he liked it naman. And good job sa mga MMFF entries. Grabe, ang gaganda, nakaka-proud. Alam niyo, pinapanood ko siya, medyo naiiyak ako ha, kasi I've always been a supporter of local movies. I always give it a chance. So, syempre minsan parang okay, nakakalungkot, nakaka-disappoint. Pero syempre pag may mga magaganda talaga, parang nakaka-proud din. Yan. Habang nanonood ako ng The Kingdom, parang alam mo yung parang naiiyak ako na kinikilig ako kasi na-proud ako dahil nga, yan, gawang Pinoy and maganda siya. May pagka-patriotic pala ako, no? Kahit paano. Oh my gosh. Anyways, besides the point, may life update ako sa inyo. I have so much chika for you guys. Pero, syempre, di ba, meron ba naman tayong episode na hindi kayo makikinabang? Eh, syempre, ang talaga namang pinaka-goal natin every time na gagawa tayo ng episode is you will take something away from it. And, since, ito na nga, January na, nagsimula na, ayan na, ang dami na natin mga sinasabi na 2025, New Year, New Me, ganyan. O, diba? Pero, update muna. Guys, I did it. Nag-resign ako. Well, hindi ko lang to siya na-share nung mga simula kasi hindi pa official. So, nag-goal ako last year. Medyo stress na ako and gumagawa na ako ng content. And di ba nga, parang yung mga sinishare ko sa inyo, paano i-plan, yung transition, paano yung preparation. Guys, kaya ako naman yung sinishare sa inyo kasi pinagdadaanan ko at ginagawa ko talaga. So, yun na nga. Siguro mga kalagitnaan ng November, I told my friend na who owns the agency that I'll be resigning na hanggang end of 2024 na lang ako. And it was a good talk. She knows naman how much I love the company. I love her. But it's something na kailangan ko nang gawin. It's the next logical step na for me talaga is to resign and just concentrate na lang on my own projects sa pag-freelance. So, ang lola nyo, resign na. Hindi na natin alam ngayon kung anong mangyayari. Hindi naman siguro tayo magugutom, di ba? Babalitaan ko kayo kung ano man ang mangyayari sa akin. I-share ko sa inyo yung journey na to. I will be as authentic as possible. Yeah, alam nyo naman, pa-strong lang ang ate nyo, pero I share to you naman, diba? But anyway, to be honest with you, I'm very, very excited. Halata naman. Pagkakangiti, parang in love, ganyan. Ang saya ko lang kasi, ewan ko kung nararanasan nyo to or pinagdaanan nyo na to, no? But, nung na-feel ko na gusto ko na mag-resign, to be honest, nagtatapang-tapangan lang naman talaga ako. Alam mo, pag nagbe-pray nga ako, parang, Lord, okay, totoo ba? Ito na ba talaga yung direction mo for me? Baka ako lang to. Pero kung ito yung direction mo for me, ito na yung calling mo sa akin, ito na yung gusto mong gawin ko, okay, game. But alam mo yung sa loob-loob mo naman talaga, meron naman talagang kaba, may doubt. Sabi ko nga, Lord, alam mo naman, mas alam mo yung nasa heart ko, mas kilala mo ko. Alam mo na sa loob-loob ko, merong fear. But of course, papapalalunin ko yung faith ko. So yun naman yun eh. Courage is not the absence of fear, but it's acting in spite of it. And I felt like I've always been a very courageous woman. Yeah! Yun lang naman yung laban ko in life eh. I am very brave. Malakas lang talaga yung loob ko. Bahala na, di ba? Nahihirapan ba tayo? Nagtatumbling-tumbling ba tayo? Oo, napakadami ko pinagdaanan. Siguro ikukwento ko yun sa inyo sa mga susunod. At yung iba naman nakwento ko na rin sa inyo. But at the end of the day, eto pa rin tayo, buhay, surviving. And siguro with that survival, with that thriving, yung ma-share ko yun sa inyo at mabahaginan ko kayo ng konting lakas ng loob with my experience. Siguro, worth it na yun, no? So, anyway, yun yung update. I'm very happy. Nung pumasok yung January, because of course, di ba, sinasabi ko nga sa inyo, pag December, pag mga holiday season, yan yung mga fourth quarter, maraming extra projects kasi may mga kliyente na mas marami silang gustong gawin kapag last quarter na season. Siyempre, yung mga projects na yon, nabayaran siya ngayong pagpasok ng January. Siyempre, masaya yung team, di ba? Kasi hindi lang naman ako to eh. Alam yun, kasi nung una talaga, iniisip ko, oh my gosh, with me resigning, for sure, magsasuffer for a while yung income ko. Di ba? So, sabi ko, okay, siguro tiis-tiis muna, tipid ng konti. But, when I was looking at it, nung inaasikaso ko yung mga transfer ng mga payment and looking at what's left for me, okay naman pala siya. Okay pa so far. But sabi ko nga sa inyo, babalitaan ko kayo. But anyway, yan na yung life update ko sa inyo. Kung gusto nyo pa ng ibang chika, pag-usapan natin. But this episode is not about me naman. This is about you and this will be a series. Alam nyo, kahit naman ano ang i-share ko sa inyo na step by step na pwedeng gawin, kung paano kayo magsisimula ng freelancing nyo, paano kayo kikita na mas maganda, how to get clients and all that, lahat naman ng how, nandyan na. Right? Hindi lang naman ako ang nagsasalita, nag-yap about this topic. Sobrang dami ng content nito. But yun nga eh, the question is, bakit marami pa rin hindi gumagawa? Because definitely, it's not always the how of things. Because how, it's widely available. It's there. Pero, paano ba tayo magsasucceed dyan sa mga how natin? For me, in my experience talaga in life, ang pinakakailangan natin is the why of things. The why is the foundation. Bakit? Bakit mo gagawin? Ngayon, ang gagawin nating series na to is building the foundation. Kasi I remember I posted something sa stories ko. May pinapanood kasi akong K-drama ngayon. And it was triggered by it. Because may mga characters dun sa series na kapag nagagalit na sila, tipong they're losing control, sumisigaw, nagwawala. Ganon nila ina-assert yung power nila and yung control nila over things. So naisip ko, you know what? Kapag yung tao nawawala na ng control sa situation, doon tumataas ang boses niya. Doon siya sumisigaw, doon siya nagtatantrums, ganon. So, I remember lang so many people. So many people! Parang dami kasi ako pinagdaanan ng ganon. So, I think nag-post lang ako ng stories. Sabi ko, that's when you know na the truth is not on a person's side kapag nag-act up na siya. Kasi losing control na yun eh. So magre-resort na siya sa emotional manipulation and all that. So anyway, pinost ko lang naman yon. Tapos may kasunod kasi yon na para I easily notice those things. And pag nangyari na yon, tatahimik na lang ako pero in my mind natatawa na ako. Kasi alam ko na okay, you lost your power already. Pag ginawa mo na yon. And I think this is gonna be controversial, but I'm gonna say it na rin. Lagi kasing ang pinagbibintangan nila, na emotional yung mga babae, di ba? But I've encountered kasi a lot of men, they will resort to something else kapag yung mga evidence and logical things are stuck up against them. Kasi doon lang nila mababawi yung pinaka-power nila. Like, maninigaw na or mananakit. Diba? So anyway, nag-post na ako ng ganon. So ang point lang is, may mga, of course, may mga nag-reply sa akin kasi medyo controversial, diba? Akala nila, sino umapi sa'yo? Galit ka ba? Ganun. Thank you, friends. Talagang daming nagmamahal sa atin. But meron lang isa na nag-reply siya sa akin. Sabi niya, paano po ba maging ganyan? I think what she's talking about is paano maging matapang and paano maging self-assured pagdating ng mga ganong situation. And sabi ko sa kanya, hindi naman to overnight. And I'm sure kaya mo rin to. Kasi yung nagtanong sa akin, she's in her 20s lang. And I know her kasi nakatrabaho ko siya eh. And magaling siya and she looks good. She's okay with her work. Siguro kung meron lang ako napansin sa kanya is yun. Sometimes she thinks less of herself, so medyo bababa yung confidence. And I feel like this happens to a lot of people out there. Men, women, lahat lang yan. So pag medyo bata ka pa, minsan talaga mas marami yung medyo yung confidence is mababa. So doon tayo magsisimula. Marami kasi nagtatanong sa akin yan eh. And minsan they tell me na parang sana all malakas ang loob, sana all matapang, sana all magaling mag-communicate, self-assured and all that. And I'm telling you guys, it is possible for every one of us. So this, wow, this ka lang naman. Itong confidence na nakikita nyo ngayon, yung confidence ko with my work, with myself and all that, this is not built overnight. And I feel like there's a lot of need talaga for people out there to know about these things. Hindi ko alam kung may pinanganak na bang confident. Ewan ko, kakaiba yun grabe. But siguro ako na lang, I will talk about how I made it. I wasn't born naman talaga na confident. Ito nga, I shared pa this to that person. Kasi di ba yung mga generation, baka bata pa kayo. Generation ko, so I'm 40, yung generation namin is kami talaga yung para medyo cringe talaga yung confidence. Alam mo yun, pero huwag ka magbubuhat ng sarili mong bangko, ganyan. Tapos hindi ka masyadong pinupuri kasi tingin nila lalaki yung ulo mo, ganon. And hindi ko alam bakit bawal lumaki yung ulo. Anyway, so basta ganon. So, I grew up wherein medyo mahigpit. And dati kasi parang hindi ganun kaingat talaga when it comes to mental health yung mga magulang. Kasi hindi pa nila alam yun dati. You get verbal criticism and if you will not win against that, if hindi mo masusurvive yun, you will be left with a very, very low self-esteem. Diba? And I think yun naman yata yung goal talaga nun eh. They want to build you with low self-esteem kasi, ewan ko, lalo na siguro pag babae ka, di ba nga yung mga katwiran na huwag magbuhat ng sariling bangko, ganyan, huwag ka masyadong mayabang, even if sometimes hindi naman siya yabang. Kasi magkaiba yon, iba yung yabang sa confidence. So, me, growing up, because I'm the eldest so parang, ewan ko, built-in na talaga yung parang kailangan ikaw ang lumaban at maging matapang. Kasi kung hindi mo gagawin yun, paano ka magsusurvive? Lumaki ako na nilabanan ko lang na nilabanan sa loob-loob ko, hindi outwardly because, oh my gosh, that won't get me anywhere. I know. Nilabanan ko lang sa loob-loob ko yung mga pampabagsak ng self-esteem na yun. Siguro, it was good din, somehow, kasi diba, grounded pa rin naman tayo. Parang not naman overconfidence because I know that in myself. I know that I have a lot to improve on. I'm working on myself so much. So definitely, wala naman siya sa utak ko na ako lang pinakamagaling. But just enough confidence to get you where you should be. Right? Kasi if we're talking about this, like magpo-freelance ka, gusto mong kumausap ng mga kliyente, makakuha ng kliyente, you want to get your way, you want to be paid well. Sa lahat ng yon, kailangan mo talaga confidence. 'Di ba? Paano ka ba magko-communicate well ng sarili mo? Dapat you have the confidence. So, yun yung pag-uusapan natin sa series ngayong buong January. We will talk about different categories wherein i-build natin ang self-confidence. So ngayon, hindi muna tayo mag-how this whole January, more of internal working muna. This is from experience, from mga na-encounter ko rin with the people I work with, people I train, people I am friends with. Ako talaga, whenever I have people around me, ang goal ko is every time may taong matatouch yung life ko, is I can contribute something that would make them better. Sometimes it's not from me. Okay, don't get me wrong. It's not from me. It is usually with them already. But it's just that, baka may kailangan lang magsabi. So, that's what we'll work on. Okay, we will be building. Itong 2025, this is a year of improvement sa ating lahat. Ay nakaka-happy yan. We will focus on improvement, on progress. But if you get a result na along the way, because wala automatic yun. Dadating talaga yan. When you are working on yourself, you will see that your results are also progressing. So, yan ang mga pag-uusapan natin. In the next episodes, we will build our confidence when it comes to physical appearance. Yeah, that is very important. Okay? Kasi, ewan ko, dyan talaga nagsisimula Alam mo, kahit nasabihin natin na dapat ang tinitingnan natin yung loob natin, yung ganyan. But, reality, when you face people, ano ba una nila nakikita? Physical. So, we will build it. Next is your intellectual capacity. That's how people perceive you. That's how they trust you. That's how you get yourself listened to. Diba? After the physical, sometimes they look at your intellectual capability. Diba? If you're intelligent or smart. And then, of course, we will also look at our heart and our relationships. Because these things, after nito, susunod na natin, of course, ang career natin and all that. I've had a lot of students, I've trained a lot of people, and I've helped a lot of people build their freelance business. And makikita mo, may mga tao na kahit na ang dami nilang course na pag-aralan, di pa rin sila makakuha ng client, di pa rin sila maka-break in. And it has something to do with marketing themselves. And this foundation that we're building will help you with that. Ang maganda nito, kahit na ayaw mo na mag-freelance, gusto mag-stay sa work mo or whatever, this will help you a lot. Even in your relationships, diba? In your love life, in your relationship with your family, in your relationship with people around you, yung pagiging social natin and all that, this will help you. So, yes, that's what I'm bringing into you today. I will see you the next episode. Ganda ng painting, no? Yee! Okay, I'll see you. Bye!